let's get this outfit together for the office. Let's get dressed. Hey family, I tell you, today has been a day. But you know what? I don't allow it to get me down. It's not gonna get me. It's not gonna get me. I had the best laid plans today and it all went awry. And I was gonna scrap it. I was gonna you know what? Forget it. So, I got up in the morning and doing my Let's Get Dressed video. That was the first thing that went awry. The battery died in the middle of the video and I didn't notice it. But you know what I decided I was gonna do? I'm gonna show you the video up until the battery died, where you don't see me completely getting dressed, because it's comedy, it's comic relief. I figure I'm gonna share some comic relief with you guys, because I love you, and I don't mind being laughed at. Gotta have a sense of humor about these things. So I'm gonna share that video with you up until it died, and then I'll come back, and we can wrap it up, and I'll tell you about the rest of the day. All right? Okay, see you in a moment. Good morning, Sharon here, Ageless Restyling. Thank you so very much for joining me for another Let's Get Dressed. Heading into the office, of course, so let's get dressed for that. Going to start again from the bottom up. Already have on my tights because anybody who's been watching me know I'm always running short on time. So to get a heads up, have my stockings on already. We're going to start from the bottom up, wearing my boots. I went back and forth about boots to wear. Let me show you. Initially I pulled these out first. Love what color is it? Somebody told me what the color is once. Is it plummy? Like a plummy color? If I'm wrong, correct me. So initially I was gonna wear these. Then I changed my mind and decided I'm gonna wear this one. And this one is, who is this boots? Oh yeah, this is Schutz, and it's an olive green color. And when you see the outfit, you'll see why I was considering both of them, and maybe the reason why I decided to go with the green, with the olive green. So let's put the boots on, because we're starting from the bottom. You have to make sure I put the correct foot on the correct foot, because trying to put the right foot on the left foot, it doesn't really work. No work. So I always have to look at the bottom of the shoes to see which direction it's going in. Anybody else do that? Or is it only me? All right. I know I'm a little kooky, but I have to believe other people do that too. So the boots is on. I really, really love these boots. Shoots, and they're comfortable. Okay, now for the outfit. So I'm wearing this skirt. This is a very, 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 very old skirt. It's INC skirt. I've had it. I've had it forever. So obviously it came from Macy's because it's INC. And see, the reason why I was considering the other color shoes, the plummy color, because of the colors that are going through this. But I decided to go with the olive green. I could have put both of them on and make a kind of see, but me not have plenty time. Me run short one time, so me just go with the olive green. Anyhow, so this is the skirt. And then I'm going to be wearing this sweater. This sweater, I decided to select this sweater because it kind of picks up the color, this color in the skirt. And this, I think, whose is this? This is a Style & Company sweater. I don't know who that is. So anyhow, so this is a sweater I'm wearing with the skirt. So let me put these on and I'll be right back. Houston, we have a problem. I don't like. You guys, a lot of times I don't try these things on before I come on camera. I just pull stuff out and hope they go together. I don't like this. So we have a situation, and up because I wanted to wear boots because it's chilly. I think the sweater with the skirt is okay. The boots is what's wrong. The boots do not look good with this skirt. But I love the skirt. You know, I really love skirt like these. They're kind of flirty. And maybe that's the reason why I've had this skirt for so long, because this is really the type of skirts that I like. Anyhow, let's take these boots off. So disappointing. Okay, now let me look at the outfit without the boots. Already, it looks better than I don't have any shoes on. I have barefoot. The boots was just so wrong, so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. Alrighty, well, I do have on stockings, skin tone stockings. I think I'll just wear some pumps. Now my pumps, shades of green pumps, is in this closet. And as you can see, I have my big mirror here blocking. It's not gotta move the mirror. Should I do that on camera so you guys can see what I go through when I'm trying to go from one place to that? Why don't we do that? Okay, so this is what I do when I'm trying to get into this closet, because there's a closet right here, but my big mirror blocks it. So what I do is this: pick up my huge mirror. Y'all didn't ask for this today, but you're getting it. And then I have this stand. This is supposed to be a picture stand, but I put the mirror on it because it lifts it off the ground. And I love this. I found this at the antique store in Dahlonega a couple years ago. Okay, so we move that out the way. What a morning, huh? Sharon's showing everything today. Okay, let's get in this closet. So, all my greenish color shoes are in this closet on this side, so they're easily accessible. So let's see if we find one we like. We have this one. It's a no. Okay. Ay. Y'all, remember I was supposed to get some olive green shoes, and I did get them, but they were too big and I returned them and I didn't reorder one. Okay, this is taking a little bit longer than I planned, so I'm going to continue searching and then I'll be right back. All right, let's see. This one kind of goes with the sweater. It has a little bit more yellow one in the sweater, but it's so far removed. Let's see if this one works. How does this look? Y'all. I don't like it either. This is not going as planned this morning. I am completely off the rail this morning, but you're going to see everything. Why don't I like this? What is throwing me off? I think it's the stockings that I have on. That's throwing me off. I do like the sweater with the skirt. I like the sweater with the skirt. It's just a matter of finding the shoes. Hold on. Let me try something else. I'll be right back. So you guys laughing at? Are you guys cracking up? So that's how my morning started. You know, I got up, trying to just pull some stuff and just really believed it will work. The outfit didn't work. What I did end up doing, because my battery died, is I went back to the original shoes, the plummy color shoes with the stocking. You'll see that at the end of the video because I did take some pictures so you can see it. You know, overall, I didn't really love the outfit as much, but it is what it is. I decided I'm still going to share with you, even when I get it wrong, even when everything don't go according to plan. I'm just not going to show you the pretty. You're going to see the ugly too, okay? So, there we go. with my battery dying, I went in my car and like, Sharon, you got to get to the office because by this time I'm late. You got to get to the office. Turn the car on. The check engine light comes on. So I see the engine light is on. I'm like, oh, I may need some oil. Now the little oil spout didn't come on. It was the engine. And I'm looking at it, oh, maybe I just need some oil. So I went to a full service gas station that's close to the house. Yeah, we still have those. And I love him. And I'm like, can you check my oil for me? Because I think I need some oil. And he checked the oil and he said, your oil is good. I'm like, it is? I said, okay. So I pulled off and I got out my little manual from out my glove compartment and looked for the thing that was showing up on my dashboard, the engine thing, and read what it said. And it said your catalytic, no, it says no, not your catalytic. It said your it's something about emissions, something or the other. So I called my mechanic and I said, Jeremy, the most amazing mechanic there is. He's so far from me now, but I drive. He is like 30 miles from me, but I drive that 30 miles because I trust him. So I called Jeremy. I said, Jeremy, the engine light is on in my car. And he said, gee, Sharon, I don't want you to drive this far, and we really don't know what it is. If you could just get the code and let me know, I could figure out what's going on. So he told me to go to Riley's, and they'll put the little, how they put that thing in to connect it and get the code. So they did that, and it was free. That was free. So that was done, and they gave me the code, and they said, when they gave me the code, it says your catalytic converter, emissions, whatever, and I'm like, oh, that don't sound good. So I called Jeremy, and I said, Jeremy, I have the code, and I gave it to him, and I gave him the code, and he said, oh no. The minute he said, oh no, my heart dropped. And I said, what do you mean, oh no? He said, that's not good, Sharon. It's your catalytic converter. And I said, yes, the paper said catalytic converter, but I don't, I didn't know that was a big deal. I said, yeah, that's what the paper said, catalytic converter. He said, it's your catalytic converter. Those are very expensive. And you really should not go with subpar parts. I think he said aftermarket before, something about market. And essentially he was recommending I get the dealer part for it. And he said, but I'll get some prices. I'll give you both options and then you can make a decision. I said, okay. In my mind, $200, So Jeremy calls me back. And he said, it's running $1,500. Between the parts, it's going to be $1,500. I'm like, $1,500? He said, yes. He said, that's the bad news. The good news is you can still drive your car. Your car is still drivable. It doesn't impact the way how your car drives. However, before your next emission check, because it has something to do with the emissions, before your next emission check, you will have to get that fixed. You can't even go for an emission check. You'll automatically fail. He said, that will have to be fixed. I said, well, I had a birthday in October, so I won't need another emission until then. He said, well, you'd have to get it fixed by like in September, because apparently you have to drive the car a month or that trouble, whatever, that code is no longer there, otherwise you won't pass the emission. So he said, you have until September to repair it. I'm like, Jeremy, you know how I am. Now, I'm strange. The minute a light come on, I don't like to see a flashing light. I don't want to see a light. It's like, it has to be fixed. I'm OCD well, I told you guys I'm OCD, right? I'm OCD like that. It's like, he says, I know how you are. You hate to see a light on. I say, yeah, you know that about me. He said, but I'm just telling you, Sharon, that it's not something that you have to fix right now. You can still drive the car. And I'm like, all right, Jeremy, okay. But, I went back to the office, and then I was telling one of the ladies that work there, and I said, I have to look at the bright side. The bright side is that I can fix it. You know, I don't want to spend $1,500 on a catalytic converter on the car, but I need my car. And if that light, it has to be fixed. It's something that has to be repaired. I said, I don't want to, but you know, I can. You know, it's not like someone who's in a position who this situation happened with their car and they just can't afford to fix it. You know, I can fix it. It's going to take out of my travel fund. Because I was really, listen, this year I was going to go about 5-6 places. I said it's impacting my travel fund, but it's okay. I can afford to fix it. So that's the bright side of it. So that's how I'm looking at this whole fiasco and everything else. Y'all, it was a day. It was a day from the morning and the trying to get dressed to this situation with my car. But you know what? It's going to be okay. It's gonna be okay. You listen, I hope you guys didn't mind this. I went back and forth about whether or not I should show it. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna show them the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? So this is what happened today. This was my day, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not something that I cannot pay for and or get fixed, so it will be okay. This too shall pass. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the next video that I have planned, and the next 2 videos. I was asked about, you know, financial, just teaching more about finances, and I don't want to do that, but what I want to do, because everybody finance is different. So what I'm going to do is talk about what I did for me personally, in order to get out of credit card debt, and what I have put in place so that this does not happen, so that I stay on budget as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, you know? So I'm going to do a video with that information, and then I was asked about a thrifting video. And I'm going to do more thrifting videos. Come along with me, thrift. But one of my supporters wanted to know how I thrift men's clothing, the suits and stuff. So I was going to do a video showing that. And then someone wants to do a video about going around Atlanta. So I'll do that. So anyhow, so those are some of the videos that are upcoming. I'm sorry. And hopefully, you know, the battery don't die on me and cut the video off. And then I have to come back on here and like, listen, you guys, I'm sorry the battery died. But anyhow. If you're watching me and you're in total confusion, it's okay. This don't always happen, but this is what we have today. All right, so we're going to go with it. Please consider subscribing. Generally, it's a lot smoother than this, so consider subscribing. And I want to thank you guys, my supporters. Y'all know sometimes it's a little bit helter-skelter with me. This is just me. This is Sharon. Stuff happens. Me, I go show you. I saw it go. Can't go more than so, as my mother would say. I'm just going to share that, you know, that with you. So you just don't see the good part of the life. You're going to see a little bit of the ugly part of the life. So, so thank you so very much. I want to thank my supporters for supporting me. I really, really appreciate you guys. If you want to continue supporting me, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Comment and share. Let me know what your thoughts are. At the end of this video, I will show the pictures of how I actually end up styling. You know, I still have the sweater on, styling it up. Oh, you see the earring? I added the earring, and then, you know, the pin. You know what? This is a vintage earring. And does this earring remind you of any shape that you have seen? Does it remind you of the Bottega? Let me tell you something. Nothing is new under the sun. Everything is old and it's just been copied. This is a very, very old vintage earring that I've had for years. And I pulled it out. I'm like, oh my gosh, my vintage earring look like it's shaped like, you know, the hot earring right now, the Bottega earring. For everything is copied. Nothing is old. I mean, nothing is new. Everything is old because these are vintage old earrings. Bottega copied the shape. But anyhow, so yeah, at the end you're going to see the video of actually what I wore. So I wanted to show you a close-up of the earrings that I wore today with, you know, and I put my pin on there. So thank you so very much. I always leave with find a reason to smile. And my reason for smiling is peace. In life troubles, we can find peace in Jesus. Let me tell y'all something. Trouble gonna come. As long as you live, you can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It's gonna come. But you have to know where your peace is. And my peace is in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So in him, I find my peace. He paid my sin debt on the cross for me. Yes. And you, yes. So in him, we will find peace. You find your reason to smile. Until next time, this is Sharon saying, bye-bye.